Some lessons to all of God's children. I pray this finds you well. Let me say a few things here that I pray will help you in your pursuit of knowing God better, learning who you are and whose you are, and, just sort of get you excited about some things that may be kind of slowing you down. Listen, at a very young age, I went to prison. I was like 16, 17, went on a robbery spree. I was in Virginia, Hampton, living in Hampton, but we was robbing up in York County and James City County, Williamsburg, Virginia, and places like historic Williamsburg, by the way. And ended up with a bunch of robbery charges. And when they picked me up, the ID I had, I was like 16, but my ID showed I was much older because I can get in and out the club, get my alcohol, go out, as people say, I was acting grown. I thought I was grown. So, it got me when I was sentenced. They gave me a whole bunch of time, man. I had a crime partner. He stood all through the way with me. But anyway, we went to prison. And this was in the late 1960s, early 70s. And when I got there, prison, let me tell you something. But what I want to point out to you is, they eventually got my age straight and they sent me to a place for youthful offenders, Southampton County, Virginia. That same Southampton County Nat Turner led his rebellion in there. And, but meanwhile, while I was in the penitentiary, here I'm a 16-year-old guy. There's people dying in here getting stabbed up. All types of murders going on. It's a whole different era. And I said, I got to find me a knife, But long story short, I got the knife, but I also attracted people, who were good stand-up, strong people, but they needed somebody to handle their correspondence, writing home, because they were illiterate, and they valued their education, but they came up in a time that they just couldn't do it, but still they had respect. And as a matter of fact, some of these same people were the ones that told me, look, man, go on now and get your education, man. They pay you $25 a month, which then, that much, that's money that. He said, oh, they pay you, not $25 a month. They give you $25. When you complete it, you need to go on and get that money and get an education. I'm cracking slick out of my man. I get money, I get some of this, and now you go down there. And like I said, these were people that were respected. Cold-blooded killers, no doubt about it. But cool people, chill, respectful, go out of their way to try to help or whatever, but don't play no games. But anyway, that's when I was introduced to this, either I can serve the time or the time served me. And I'm here to tell you today, I think the time served me well. Yeah, it was difficult, a lot of challenges, a lot of different things. But as I said, I thought then it was me. But, I know now, it was the favor of the Most High. But we can be confined in prison situations. And this is what I'm talking about. In there's the microcosm. Oh, here's the macrocosm. And it's some people in here, they are in maximum security inside their own heads. They are just, and they don't even realize it. And I don't want to sit inside and sound like I was always all on top of things. I stumble, I fail, but let me tell you something. Mistakes are necessary. The only people don't make mistakes is people ain't doing nothing in life. Mistakes have to be developed into must-takes. It's steps that you feel like you must, or you got to do at the time. Now later on, you're going to see it was silly and foolish. Don't beat yourself up. You know what I'm saying? It's all part of the process. It works towards your appreciation to where, when you get to where you got to go, reach your mission, you'll see the folly and the ignorance of getting caught up in the moments. Took me years to grasp it. I pray that you see how things will be. But I'm going to tell you something. It's all necessary. You have to get the lessons before you get the blessings. Peace and blessings.